Okay. Here we go. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry, and shout out to the Fry Nation. Guys, I want to talk about Escape from Tarkov. Okay, because I have seen a lot of shit go down in the last 24 hours that I'm not really liking what I see. It's funny because I predicted this shit on Twitter. I said about 24 hours ago that I just have a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach that something is going to go wrong in this alpha. And lo and behold, it's August 4th, Thursday, and I don't even have an email. Nobody has an email telling us where to download it. We don't have our key. We got nothing. We're not even able to test it day one, which isn't a big deal. In the grand scope of things, we've been waiting for 6 months. It's not a big deal that we might have to wait an extra day or whatever. That's not what I'm here to bitch about. What I'm talking about is the way that this whole situation this week has been handled, from the development team to whoever's controlling their social media, all the way down to the moderators. And I want to talk about the entire situation. So basically what's going on, guys, is I bought what they call the Edge of Darkness pack. I bought this back at the beginning of January. So this was like first thing, like New Year's, we're doing this. All right, and I bought the Edge of Darkness pack, and what they said at the time was I would have guaranteed access to the alpha, which basically means at that time I think the alpha was slated for February, so it's like, okay, in February you get access to the alpha, right? And then throughout this entire time we've had delays, going on. It was supposed to come out in April, or people were anticipating it to come out in April, and then we eventually got a date of August 4th. And then come August 4th week, so like the Monday and the Tuesday, everybody gets emails saying that, hey, you have to sign this NDA. We're starting the technical testing this week. Congratulations, welcome. It's the hype email, right, that everybody gets. And in that email, they said that now, instead of everybody getting access to the alpha, we're going to be doing it in waves. So basically they're going from the beginning. So if you purchase day one, in which I think was at the very end of December, you're going to be in wave 1. And I think because I'm at the beginning of January, I'm going to be in that first wave anyway. But the fact is there's people throughout this entire process who have just learned about the game, who are just coming in from reading GameSpot articles and stuff, and they're buying the game thinking they're going to get guaranteed alpha access because that is what the pack says, right? But that's not the case. Yes, you're guaranteed alpha access, and this is how the moderators and everybody is now twisting the words on the forums. Guaranteed alpha access starts August 4th. You're technically guaranteed alpha access, but if you're a week after everybody else, in let's say wave 5 or 6, well, technically you were still guaranteed alpha access. And the weird thing about this whole pack situation is if you bought one of the lesser packs, so this one's called Prepare for Escape, you have a chance to be selected for alpha testing, which is something that I've really never seen before. So if you buy the biggest pack, you're guaranteed alpha access. If you buy anything lower than that, you have a chance to be selected for alpha. And the thing is let's say I bought one of the lower packs where I have a chance to be selected. Let's say I bought that back in December. I technically have priority over somebody who paid the huge pack price, who, let's say they bought it in March. I have priority because I bought that pack first. Even though I just paid for guaranteed access to closed beta and I paid for a chance to be selected, I have priority over somebody who paid for guaranteed participation in alpha testing. And the thing is we can pick apart, like the moderators have been picking apart, figuring out ways that they can spin this to basically calm the crowd. And I get it. You know what? Your moderators, you're supposed to defend the studio. I get that. But the thing is if I want to twist the words and talk about as a consumer and what I paid for, I have guaranteed participation in alpha testing. It doesn't say in part of alpha testing. It doesn't say a week late in alpha testing. It literally just says in alpha testing. Now, I had a conversation with one of the moderators on Reddit, and he said that I should have did my research. And he linked me to a post that was posted March 31st, where they were basically talking about the idea of a waived alpha. a post in a random fucking thread from the developer talking about potential for waves. And what this is it's a cop-out. Because if I'm not on the forums every day and I miss that thread or I miss that post, how am I supposed to fucking know this? You go to the fact page, you go to the purchase page, the cart page, there's nothing. It literally says you are guaranteed alpha testing, and then you read the announcement and it says alpha testing starts August 4th. Any human being would think that this is when I get fucking alpha. You'd think, right? But no, that's not how they're handling it. So now we get to August 4th, okay? Nobody has emails. Everybody's staying up till midnight to see if the keys are dropped. Nobody fucking knows a thing. Developers aren't saying shit. It's now just moderators trying to calm the crowd with what information they have, which is very little. And we're all wondering what the fuck is going on. And then we get an update today, which was about 2 hours before the 5th of August over in Russia, because these guys are Russian developers, right? So they say that, hey guys, we're having trouble uploading the build, so our Canadian server provider is not, something's fucked up. And they tell us this 2 hours before the 5th of August their time. You know what I mean? So we have a bunch of Russians over on the forums just completely flipping the fuck out because nobody knows anything. This has been a fucking very common criticism of these developers ever since the beginning of this project, and that's how flawed and how little communication we get. The communication lines are very, very flawed. They just don't tell us anything. They go silent, and then they come out and they show us a gameplay to, hold us over. And now it's the day of fucking reckoning, the day that people want to jump into this, and we're literally here just refreshing our emails all day. And the thing is we don't even have an estimated time of when it's going to be fixed. And I get it, if you don't have one, that's cool, but there's nowhere we can be updated. You guys rarely fucking talk to us. So how are we supposed to be updated and know what the fuck is going on? It's crazy to me. And I went on a little Twitter rant talking about how I fucking hate incompetent devs and how shit should have just been handled. There's little things you can do as developers. You're indie developers. And, people are sitting there saying, they're working around the clock trying to get... It takes 30 fucking seconds to type, hey guys, update, insert here, thanks, boom, send it out. 30 seconds you can type and just calm the fucking crowd. But now what you have is so many people over there with pitchforks. It's just they have pitchforks because they paid and they want to play it and then blah, blah, blah. I can wait. I'm okay with waiting. Okay? But I'm not okay with communities rising up and developers not doing anything to fucking calm the crowd. And then you have all the fucking white knights over there who are like, oh, you shouldn't have bought the game to play the game. You should have bought the game only to be helping the developers. Fuck off. Okay, everybody saw that gameplay, got instant hard-ons, and threw their money at the screen. Shut the fuck up. We know we're helping the developers, but we also want to play the game. Guess what, guys? It can be more than one fucking reason why we're angry, right? It can be more than one thing. It's not just one or the other. I want to help the developers, but I also want to play the fucking game. Sue me. I'm a human fucking being. Guess what? That's just what it is. Don't sit there and fucking try to justify or try to fucking silence or try to shut down why people are angry. Because this shit's being mishandled. I don't care if they're a small indie team or not. This shit could have been solved so fucking easily. The fact that we're uploading the build on the day of blows my fucking mind. Why didn't you guys upload it 48 hours ago? Just stop working on it, upload it, and then send the fucking emails out, and everybody would have been good. Open the servers on Thursday, and we wouldn't even known that this was going on. I just realized this has been a 9-minute rant. I'm pissed off. I'm not pissed off that I gotta wait a couple days. Big fucking deal. I'm pissed off when developers just don't do simple shit that can, please their fan base. Especially after the fucking year we've had following this project with multiple delays and just the hype train. It's fucking bullshit. My name is Big Fry. Shout out to the Fry Nation. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.